She's texting her friends.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. What's up, guys? It's Taren and Cassy. Welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. What's up, Cassy?
Hi.
How's life? Good?
I'm tired.
What have we been up to?
Weddings, birthday parties, work. We're so busy.
So busy. Life update, because we didn't upload last week like we're supposed to.
Because we're so busy.
Because we're failures.
That too. We weren't supposed to tell anybody.
What?
That
They
we're failures.
just gonna get used to it now. In the last, 2 weeks, it's like Liam went back to school and I was like, nope, can't make YouTube videos no more.
Yeah. I was also working 2 jobs.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing. Cassie was working 2 jobs, and then I guess she realized that she's not 16 anymore.
No.
But I've been telling her this for 3 years, so I don't know why she just now realized.
No, it wasn't really that, though. Like, I could have worked 2 jobs. I mean, I was so sleepy. And I'm much happier just at the barrel. But, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a failure.
It was... Oh, we kind of already said that. Busting our trying to make rent this month. It's been hectic. It's the first month of our new lease. So they raised our rent when we re-signed our lease for another year. So with his school, like we said, Liam went back to school, but we really didn't elaborate on what happened. So Liam was in school prior to us making YouTube videos. What happened, Liam? I mean, Cass. What happened, Cassie? How come Liam went back to school?
Because my son came home with a black eye.
Crazy. It was cut, like, right here.
Like, a whole black eye. Like,
it was black for weeks.
And the teachers couldn't tell me how it happened. Like, you could have told me Tommy punched him in the face, and I would have been like, oh, okay, kids. But the fact that they did not know what happened...
It was concerning.
So I didn't let him go back to that school.
So we got him in a different school, and then that's where Liam went back
Which
to school.
was also a whole entire process of fighting and calling and fighting and
calling. He missed like 3 weeks.
Because I wasn't going to let him go back there, but I got it accomplished.
Taren.
Is cheating on me.
I've been playing Skyrim a lot.
With Shirley.
With Shirley Curry. If you do not know who Shirley Curry is, go look her up on YouTube. She plays Skyrim, which is my all-time favorite game.
She's actually really great. I love her.
She's lovely, and she just talks to the NPCs, and she makes me laugh, and I love it. So we finished every season of Jersey Shore.
And I'm sad.
Every single season.
Oh yeah, done, yeah.
Now we're watching like a couple different shows. There's Riverdale. There's Grey's. There's always Grey's.
Always Grey's.
A Good Doctor. And It's Always Sunny.
In Philadelphia.
Comment below. Let us know what we should watch, because we're always watching different things all the time. Let us know what you guys are watching. Maybe we'll watch it too.
I'm still playing Animal Crossing. So we're slow.
And it's really, really hard for us to remember details when we're telling a story on camera.
Or at
all. We wrote down some stuff that we forgot in our love story video, so this is going to be love story part 2. I love you.
Did you just hear that squeak?
Alright, so anyways. So we have a list of stuff right here. Sorry, I just covered up your whole face. A list of stuff right here.
Right here.
Okay, so in the original part 1 video, we said that Cassie was working 3rd shift and she was always tired, and I was like coming to work after I had gotten off just to hang out with her while she was there during 3rd shift. And during this time, we were writing notes to each other, back and forth. And so Cassie we mentioned she was tired, right?
Very, very tired.
Well, she was writing this note to me. Probably thought nothing of it. Folded it up, handed it to me. I took it home. So I'm at home and I'm reading this note, right? And I'm reading it, and she says in it, "I want to give you hand, foot, and mouth disease."
But I was like telling you how much I loved you.
Yeah,
and
she was like, "I love you so much. Like, I can't wait to spend time with you. I want
wanna
to
give
hug
you."
you. I want to kiss you. I want to give you hand, foot, and mouth disease."
I fell asleep.
I was so weak. I was dying. And then I text her like, so you want to give me hand, foot, and mouth disease? I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
My neighbor's kids had it, and I fell asleep. And while I was writing the letter, and was dreaming about my neighbor's kids having hand, foot, and mouth disease.
And yet here I am.
And for the record, I have not given him hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Not yet.
I felt so dumb. And when you mentioned it to me, I was like, what are you talking about?
And then we wanted to elaborate a little bit on the part of the story when we said that we were living with my older sister. Because there's just some things we did not quite get across correctly. Because let me tell you about the room, the size of this room that we stayed in. We had a twin mattress in there. We had a dresser, a TV.
On top of the dresser.
On top of the dresser. And a big, I don't know if it was a tote or something with all my nephew's toys in it. Because this was my nephew's room that we were staying in. And my nephew was sleeping with his mom and dad. So,
it was very small.
It's actually the entryway that goes up into the attic. Because in this room, there is a door. You open up the door and there's stairs that goes up into the attic. And it's crazy. So,
and we did it with our stuff.
Yeah, so we stayed in that tiny home.
Tiny home.
To top it all off, she wasn't technically supposed to be there. So, like, my sister obviously knew she was there. We would sneak in at night. But
and we'd have to wait in the car, and we sat there and talked for hours and hours, and then we would text your sister and see if Enrique was in bed yet.
Yeah, her husband knew I was there, but he wasn't supposed to know she was there. That man's not stupid. I'm sure he knows.
During that same time frame while we were at Jessica's, Chad paid us some visits.
Lots of visits. We were living with Jessica. We didn't have the kids at this point. They were still living with Chad. Chad was asking us for money all the time, for pull-ups, juice, whatever he could lie about that he needed. Eventually, we stopped giving him cash, and we would just hand him the pull-ups or whatever he needed. So we, ended up keeping, we bought a box of pull-ups and put them in the trunk of my car and kept them there. So every time he asked for money or said he needed pull-ups, we were like, here you go.
We were in the car outside of your sister's getting ready to leave, right? Or go somewhere or something.
Something. We sat outside my sister's house so much.
And Chad and his mom pulled up, started screaming at us with the kids in the car, high as hell.
No, bro, I remember when they came. My sister lives on a one-way street, right? So I heard a car engine revving, and then I hear some crazy person screaming like an Indian, and then the car comes and then steps on the brakes and right next to us, bro.
We were so confused.
So, anyways.
So,
they got out the car, right?
Yes, with a 44-ounce fountain pouch.
And started
Fountain pouting.
Fountain Mountain. Fountain Dew.
Fountain Dew.
Yes. Which, if you don't know, is Mountain Dew that came from, a fountain machine.
Yes.
Yeah, they ended up throwing that at our windshield.
Yeah.
But
and running their mouths.
Yeah, before that, they were both loaded.
Bringing us to our next point.
Which is?
When Chad chased us down the road.
Yeah, we were on a road. I forget where we were going or what we were doing, but we was just minding our own business, driving. And then all of a sudden, dude, Chad comes, like, and, like, right beside us and starts yelling at us. So we, take off, and he starts just chasing us. Like, we turned right before this light was about to turn red, and he went, like, so there's a car in the turning lane where we were turning right, and then the other lane. He went around this car into the other lane and went like that just to chase us. Like,
We ended up calling the police on him that night.
That's freaking crazy. And then
and this is all leading up to why I had to get the kids.
And then one more story I wanted to bring up because it just makes me happy. So the time frame when we were separated, when
I was getting the kids,
when she was getting the kids, she had left me to go, if you ask him, be with Chad. But really it was to get her kids away from Chad. But don't ask him, he's a liar.
Right.
So when we were separated, why don't you go ahead and tell the story, Cassie? About the shoes.
Oh. So, when we were separated, I was living with a family member with Chad and the kids. And Chad and I had gotten loaded ourselves when I left Taren. And basically, I lost the only stuff I had. So, the only shoes I had were Taren slides. And Chad, as much as he wanted to, couldn't make me get rid of them because they were the only shoes I had. So, like, I would take them off, and Liam would, every single time he's seen them off of my feet, bring them back to me and put them on my feet. Only this pair of slides. And, like, it literally drove Chad crazy because they were his slides. It was like Liam was trying to tell me, like, dude, what are you doing? Like, come on, let's go. It was like, dude, let's go. Put these shoes on, let's go. And I even tested it with, like, Michael's slides and Chad's slides, and he didn't care. But that one pair of slides that were yours, man.
And then which brings us to what happened the night that you left Chad the second time.
He had found out that we were talking again and had hung out earlier that day, remember? With Bronson. And he was going to go get high and just thought for sure I was going to go with him. And, like, so Michael was there.
So you went upstairs?
As well with Liam. So I went upstairs and got my purse and my slides. And
my slides.
His slides. And walked back down the stairs, and Chad opened the door for me, and he was like, all right, let's go. Like, he thought I was going with him. And I just looked at him and I was like, I'm not going anywhere with you. And that's when I called him, and I walked to the Exxon, and Michael was with Liam that night. And you picked me up at the Exxon, and it was cold because I was in his slides and there was freaking snow on the ground. It was freaking cold.
And I wasn't allowed to smoke in my sister's house, so I was sitting in my car smoking, and I was doing something on my phone, probably like TikTok or playing some game or something, and I got a call from Cassy, and I answered that phone call so quick. And let me tell you, I was driving on my way to go get her, and she's like, did you leave yet? I'm freezing. And I was like, I literally pulled out as soon as because I knew she was calling me, and
it was late.
It was like 8 o'clock, and I was like, so I just knew, like, I had that car in drive, and I was going before I even answered the phone. I swear on everything, like,
Which was great, because it wasn't a great area either, and I had no clue where I was going, but I knew I could not go with Chad, and I had to get out now. Stupid. You're ugly and stupid.
Thank you for saying all those nice things about me. Alright, we gotta do an outro.
An outro. You guys, what should we do for our next video? Because that's the other thing, is we're always like, what should we do? We have a whole notebook full of ideas, but help?
Let us know what you want to see. We're down to do challenges. We're down
I have
to
a
do...
megaphone.
I'll prank her. You want me to prank her?
I don't like pranks. But that's fine because I have the instruction manual.
To what?
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
You know you're not making any sense, right?
Yeah, I have the instruction manual, which means be careful how you prank me because I know the instructions.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more. Anything else you'd like to say, Cassie?
Oh, and my Hershey Kisses diet?
Alright. See you later.